Hello Internetians, my name is Josh, aka Ultra Player, welcoming you to week 2 of the MLP. Today we face off against Shay Column and the San Jose Sharpedos. And I am extremely nervous for this battle, just because Shay is an incredible battler. And I'm really nervous. I'm just really nervous. He's insane to play. So, if you want to know what we're bringing, go to the link in the description. I put up the Teambuilder yesterday, so let's just get into it and wait for him to accept the battle. Shay. Oh, I want to go. Alright. Asset in my team builder, I do expect the Mega Pinter, I expect the Latios, I expect the Sylveon, I expect the Darmanitan, and then the Regirock, and finally, probably, literally anything could come after that. Kind of thinking Scarf Crocodile, kind of thinking an Empoleon as a possible rocker, but Galvantula could be that last spot. The 5 I'm really expecting are Darmanitan, Sylveon, Latios, Regirock, and Mega Pincer, just because they have such a good matchup. And no Latios, actually. He does bring the Sylveon, he does bring the Darmanitan, does bring the Pincer. No Regirock either. Galvantula, which really sucks. Though I don't expect him to lead webs, but I kind of can't afford to not lead Lopunny. Yeah, I'm just going to lead Lopunny. I did think about bringing Heliolisk. I really did. There's so much background noise going on. I'm sorry if you can hear all that background noise. There's people outside walking. My sister's here. Yeah, I didn't expect him to think that I was bringing Sceptile. Just because, luckily, wow, Dragon Claw's only there for you now. Shiny wishes me good luck. Thank you very much, Shiny. Thank you very much. The Darmanitan's gonna suck to switch into. I'm kind of curious. Who else would he have expected? Smeargle? Rotom. Probably Rotom. I did have Rotom originally. I was thinking Rotom, I was thinking Heliolisk. I'm surprised he did not bring Krook. Really? Man, I wish I would have brought Heliolisk now. Free Volt switches everywhere. All I see is just free Volt switching. This battle's gonna be 300. No, 300. It's gonna be 300 years long. It's not gonna be 30 minutes. It's gonna be 300 years. Oh, Smeargle. He leads the threat. Good God. I can't remember if Lopunny takes a quick attack. I think it doesn't. It doesn't. It does. It does take one quick attack in full. So we're going to fake out. Aww. So he does just let me deal a whole bunch of damage. If he's adamant, does he knock me out? No, I am out of range. That's Hold on. That's not my damage looks right. Return does 60 to 70. He can live. Good lord. He can live any one attack. Kind of sucks. How is he able to live? Here's the thing. Dealing a lot of damage to this thing would be awesome. Damage rolls are weird. I guess he did this so because he knew he could live. I'm not too KO'd after leftovers. I think that's what I went for. So I'm just gonna go out to Mandibuzz here. He goes Sylveon. Oh god, this shit. I guess he really did not want to take that hit. Well, we're going to be able to figure out what's going on just from this damage. We're going to go into Tentacruel. I don't want to... Well, literally, Jirachi is only here now for... I'm going to go into Tentacruel anyway, just because I expect him more to predict Jirachi. Actually, Toxic would have been fine for anything. But that's really great, because look at his Scald Switch-ins. So Toxic makes me think he's more defensive, but I feel like that could be a lure. I'm really afraid, if you watch the Teambuilder, I'm really afraid of a Scarf Sylveon. He goes out into the Empoleon, which is fine. Part of me wants to stay in and just fire off Scald until I get a burn, but he gets up rocks here. He also could have Earthquake. Now I need to keep Mega Pinsir is in range of Rock Slide now, which is good. I'm going to Mandibuzz here, but then I'll lose a switching. I don't want to go hard Jirachi. I'm going to go hard into Mandibuzz, and then probably U-turn out and see what he does. He does go for rocks. Kind of expected. Kind of why I wanted hard Jirachi, but what are you going to do? Now I can go for Foul Play or I can go for U-turn here. I'm going to go for U-turn. And go into Tentacruel. See, he reveals the Scald. I'm gonna go for Scald. Maybe get a burn. That burn would be really nice. We don't get it. We do see that he has EQ. And now we know how much damage it's gonna do. I did, yeah. I saw Cooper's video. I know Leon gets EQ. This thing is really difficult for me to deal with, unfortunately. I'm gonna go for Rapid Spin. What I can do is I can go for Rapid Spin now and then go for Rest next turn. But I can still rest up against some of his team. I can rest up against Sylveon. If it's not Choice Scarf, so I can rest up against this Empoleon. Which is obviously not Choice Scarf. This sucks, because now we can break Jirachi's sub, too. Busy. gonna Scald here. Still no burn. Still no burn. This thing has Defog as its last move. Good to know. I'm gonna click Rest. No, do I need to click Rest or do I want to click Scald? I'm gonna click Scald. I'm okay if this thing goes down. He does put up his rocks again. I am gonna go for spin because I do not want these rocks up. So he gets first blood, which is unfortunate. I could have kept that thing healthy, and I probably should now that I think about it. Empoleon kills Tentacruel with Scald. Sclad. It does suck. Because, well, actually, there are people outside my door. What the fuck? Scald still picks my sub, unfortunately. So we're just gonna go out to you. And I want to return. I'm going to. I'm gonna predict the Sylveon to come in. His high jump kick is way too obvious. I still switch into Sylveon very well. So I expect him to go hard into it. I don't expect him to sack this thing. Because he still wants to get up rocks and he still needs to keep my rocks away. So he should save this thing and not risk it. Come on. This is his only defogger, right? Yeah. I don't understand. I don't really understand why he'd bring defog when he wants sticky webs, which kind of makes me think that Galvantula is just offensive. No, wait, no. We stay with return.
Okay, so Mom is gonna tell you that it's is Lindsay, John Lindsay, the same dad that Uncle Doug had, but that's not true.
We've only seen 3 of his mons so far. I'm kind of curious as to what some of his other mons will be. Ah, what fun these league battles are. See, I would just hard Sylveon. I really don't think he has any other play. Oh, he clicked his move. Oh, yeah. Oh. Ah, the lag. So now we gotta deal with showdown lag.
my god, I forgot that their wedding anniversary is my birthday. My birthday! Sorry, I fucked that up, you guys.
It's really dark in here. There we go, and we get the prediction perfectly. That is definitely defensive damage. Alright. So, that's good. Toxic, Wish Protect, and probably Hyper Voice. I can go into Jirachi here. But do I need to? I do. He's gonna... I kind of feel the double coming. No matter what, I don't see a Hyper Voice coming. Because he can't really Wish Protect on something. So I kind of want to return again. Oh, I can't make that big play. She goes, darn. Well, there's no rock step, so I don't think there's too big of an issue. Where do I set up on? Sceptile in range. Not Sceptile, but is the Empoleon in range. Plus 2 Leaf Blade. Almost. I wonder why he bring Toxic on Sylveon. He does go for the Wish. So I'm going to go for Sub here. And put myself in a really good position. I don't think he'll expect the Sub coming. I think he expects the thing to be Choice Scarf to deal with Latios. Or Anatan maybe. I have to reveal as little as possible about my Jirachi so that he doesn't figure out that his Galvantula basically walls it. Should probably bring Rotom. Galvantula. Galvantula's an issue, actually. I go for Sub as he goes for the Hyper Voice and does minimal damage. And now we're in this situation where I don't know if he knows what he's going to do. But I am going to go for the Thunder Wave. No, I'm going to go for the Iron Head. It's okay if he switches as long as he should not know Galvantula walls. I also would like to get up Stealth Rock soon so that Sylveon is no longer switching to Lopunny. And Lopunny can run wild because Lopunny is still full, can still take one quick attack, and I only need the minimal amount of damage off on that. It's 25, which means 60. I can go for Thunder Wave here as he goes for U-turn. Revealing that he is, in fact, Choice Scarfed. So, one of my biggest fears is no longer there. I know he's going to go into here. I really hope he doesn't go into that Galvantula. Although he very well could, just because of what I've revealed. Damn, I should have gone for... Should have backed 3 moves on this thing. For that Galvantula. Huh. One thing that is bad for is he goes go into Galvantula. I don't have too much good of a switch into this. Still beat this thing with He might be double scarf because he does like doing double scarf, but this thing does heal up on the Empoleon. Does 80. So what I can do here is I can actually Iron Head. If he doesn't Volt Switch, which I kind of expect him to Volt Switch. He doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna go for the Iron Head as he goes for Sticky Web. Damn, that's bad. I do still outspeed. I think I still outspeed a, what did that bring me down to? 234, 468. Unless he's max speed Jolly. I still outspeed Darmanitan after my burden. Which tells me this is also... should have been defugged. We're looking very bad right now. I'm gonna go for Iron Head. I'm going to go and take my Cliff Fable. As I take some damage from that. And can fire off a Moonlight. You heal back up. I like having Mandibuzz more than anything. I'll put up my rocks. Yep. But what I can do now is I have to sack this thing. I don't have to switch into this Galvantula, and I can go to Lopunny and click Fake Out. I still have a chance to kill Quick Attack. So I'm basically going to have to go for that. If I don't get this, we may be in trouble. So I kind of need to get this roll right now. As we don't get the roll. That's really bad. And we get paralyzed. So, at least we're not getting 6-0'd. But we're still going to lose this match, unfortunately. Fable with Thunder. Lopunny does pick up a kill, though. I would have been really happy if I got that roll. But now he goes into Pinsir. Still not ready to sweep with Sceptile. Man. I really did not prep for Galvantula, now I'm paying for it. Building for Shay just sucks. especially with this team matchup. I don't think he goes Mega Pincer here. He has to get rid of these webs. These webs are hurt, or these rocks are going to hurt him. Hoping he can still do stuff. I do outspeed. He goes to this, actually. But now I beat most of his team with Jirachi, so that's what I want to save. I want to save you to take a hit with Mega Pincer. And I want to save you because you break down his core, because 2 returns kills the Sylveon. So I'm going to go out to the Mandibuzz here. That's what you can do. And he's choice locked into that. Guess he gets a free U-turn off here. Not sure why he EQ'd. I did go out into this because this is the best thing that can take a hit right now. I do not get 2A code. And he goes out into the Empoleon. And unfortunately I'm paralyzed. Jirachi. How much do you do this Empoleon? About 40. I can go to that. And I am going to can't let me get a stab out. I'm just gonna go for Drain Punch. Get some health back so I can take a hit. He goes for Scald. Don't get the burn. Scald did a lot too. Go for Iron Head here. He goes for HP Fire. Yeah. I'm gonna go for the taunt. It's not over. I'm looking to get off any damage I can on this. Try and keep it out of range. Try to keep it to where try and weaken this thing. I don't have any words. Well, I think my only way to win is Rock Slide Flinch to death. Then he goes into Dharm and revenges me. Is there literally any way I can win this battle? I don't think so. Well, so that happened. Drachi had the capabilities to maybe pull something back, as did Lopunny, if I had the two of them together. That's how. But that's going to be the game. And we're going to take a 4-0 loss and end up -1 in differential. Sylveon kills Sceptile with Hyper Voice. Well, they can't win them all. So I hope you guys had a great time. I had quite the interesting time. Lots of hacks. Lots of hacks. So next week we take on, can't remember. He leaves. We take on Gray Fox Gaming, coach of the Charlie Pedrals. So that's the thing. Link to Shay's Twitter will be in the description if you want to go follow him, I guess. He doesn't post for YouTube videos. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. And I'll see you guys next time.